You're about to see a video that's gotten more than 2 million hits on YouTube in just a couple of days. It's the championship game between two Texas middle schools, and one decides to pull a trick play, right? You watching this? Yeah, he could go all the way, as they say. The center hands the quarterback the ball. He pretends to walk off 5 penalty yards, then he takes off and, yeah, there you go. Joining us from Corpus Christi are the coaches for the Idriscoll Middle School, Art Rodriguez and John De Los Santos, and quarterback Jason Garza. Morning, guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
Jason, first off, as you were taking the ball from the center and you were making step, 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 what were you thinking?
Nothing really, just this was insane.
You made the 5 steps, then you started to take off. And did you know this guy was right on your tail?
Sooner or later, I started figuring out little by little as the play progressed.
You realized that he was right there. And then, of course, you scored the touchdown. So whose idea was this then exactly? Is it you, John?
Yes, sir.
All right. How'd you come up with this? Had you seen it before?
Actually, when I was in 7th grade, many moons ago, I attempted to run this play, and I got hit really hard by the safety. So it wasn't as successful back then,
okay.
But it remained in the back of my head this whole time, and
right.
We started practicing midway through the season and just saved it for the right time.
Right. So we have to set this up now, because you had done a play before where you intentionally drew a penalty. Is that right, with an offsides?
Yes, sir. The play is called the penalty play, and to do that, the defense needs to have some type of penalty prior to running it.
Right.
And they hadn't really had very many penalties thrown on them, so we went ahead and did a hard count, made them come off sides, and then we called the penalty play, and that's when it all started.
So you have to stand on the sidelines, and you're yelling right to Jason, you've got to walk off 5 more yards, because that's what's happening there, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, they break the huddle and they line up, and then once they line up, I yell at Jason, "Hey, Jason, it should have been a 10-yard penalty. Mark off 5 more yards." And you know, their players start looking at me, start looking at Jason, and that kind of adds to the confusion a little bit.
All right, let me talk to the head coach, Art. Did they have your blessing on this? Did you know what was going on?
Yes, sir. We knew it from the beginning of the game. We had already practiced the play several times. We just never ran it before. And this time we found the opportunity to run it.
Yeah. You know, some people are saying, now, was this a trick play or was it foul play? How do you answer the question that maybe this wasn't quite kosher?
Well, it's a trick play. It was said to be a trick play.
Right.
It was intended to be run as a trick play and not a foul play. You know, it was a trick play.
All right. Well, I'll tell you, everybody in the world is watching this thing. It looked like it was fun to do. Did you win the game?
No, sir. Actually, the game was tied 6-6, and according to UIL in Texas, we had to go on penetration, so they ended up winning the game.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. Do appreciate it. Have a good time with it.